Today wasn't about finding a better setup, it was about me realizing about how I've been showing up lately. Since I started trading this Top Step funded account, things honestly haven't been going that great. And right now, I'm about 562 bucks away from my max loss limit. My strategy hasn't changed. Yeah, gold's been a little choppy, but overall, what really changed is how everything feels. When you get close to max loss, trades just start feeling more urgent. Stuff that I normally ignore starts to feel like something I should actually act on. And the losses don't feel like part of the game anymore. It's really just like it sticks to you. That's when I realized this isn't about my strategy. It's more about how I'm reacting under the pressure. I kept telling myself that I just needed to keep showing up and push through it, and then my risk to reward to outweigh would outweigh my losses. And pushing through it when you're frustrated just ends up making things more worse. I've been down that road and I'm not trying to repeat this cycle. So today I made the decision that I'm not going to trade more and try to really dig myself out of this situation. I'm just going to slow everything down. I'm gonna cut my trading size to one micro contract, uh, also one trade per session, and if I lose, I'm done for the day. And this isn't because I'm scared or anything like that. It's because I really want to just get back to trading calmly and not caring about the account. That way, if this account doesn't make it, at least I followed my rules and I'm okay with that. Because the worst thing I can do is let this turn into the same spiral I've been down before, and then you want to tweak things, change things. No, I got everything down. It's more so a me thing. This is exactly why I journal, especially on days like this. Not just to track my P&L, but to catch when the pressure starts messing with my decisions. Journaling is what helped me slow down and actually think clearly on this. If you want to use the same Notion journal that I use every day, it's pinned in the comments. All right, let's slow this down. I'll walk you through the trade I took today so you can actually see why I'm reducing my size and how I plan on approaching the funded account from here on out. Good morning. So today, obviously, we're looking at gold. So on gold, let me back out a little bit so you can see what's going on. So gold still bullish after yesterday's run. And we do have a daily bullish candle so far with some form of rejection, a wick action right here. That doesn't still necessarily mean that it's going to go down, but what did make me believe, okay, gold might retrace is we have this star right here. So this is a 4 hour candle with huge rejection. So there may be some pullback, maybe back to this level here after yesterday's huge impulse, but we'll see. Uh, what else? What are we looking at today? 1 hour pretty much looked the same. Nothing that it really gave me. Yeah, I pretty much didn't get anything until I got to the lower, the 15 to 5 minute. So price gave this impulse right here, broke structure, gave a pullback to this supply level and started pushing down. So my plan right now is figuring out how to play off of this, right? So I'm looking for price to most likely hit really maybe the 61.8 before going back in this direction. I believe this may be more of a steeper sell off today. My goal is just to figure out how I can um, make money off of this. So, what I'm looking at as a play is I wish price would just come back down here. I didn't want to play it off the 1 minute right here, even though so it created this M pattern, broke the neck. I was hoping that it would pull back more into this supply zone before going down, but it really just held at this level and ended up dropping. So now what I'm looking for price to do is really break this low right here. Break this low. Give me some retest and then drop. And then I'll be able to take advantage of wherever everything lines up for me that makes sense, but I just have to see. Um, Another thing that could happen, and this is just off a sell bias so far. Now, the reason why I'm skeptical altogether, let me just be real with all of this. So, everything looks like a sell off from the lower time frame, but this was a break of structure here. I consider this a break of structure even though it was minor. So, how price could be played is in the complete opposite, which I'm also thinking I may go in and just I have to take that risk and just eat it. Um, but pretty much taking it at this level right here. This would be go to 15 minute. Yeah, this will be a demand zone right here, and we could play it to the highs. But I'll find out real soon if it breaks this candle right here what I'm gonna do. All right, looks like we're gonna go for our sell. It broke the structure that I was looking for it to break. Now, I still just gotta wait. All right, let me put, because this is making the charts really messy. I need to put 2 line 10. I'm gonna delete this bigger fib just for the moment. I actually don't like the rejection on this candle. Hmm. It's wicking. This right here is wicking almost like it's about to get ready to go for a buy. I'm not gonna lie. This ain't a typical. I don't like how this is going. I'm gonna chill out. Because this is easily a W pattern and it could go straight in this direction, and I'm not trying to be held with the bag. I don't like how this is rejecting. And it's bouncing right off the EMA. Don't like that. Let's see. All right, y'all. I just got in. Well, I've been in. I think I may be getting stopped out, but are we going to see? I'll explain how I tried to play this. So, I'm looking for a buy. Hopefully this plays out. But I'm looking for a buy price. Broke structure here on the 1 minute. Wasn't sure if it was going to pull back. Stop me out. Let's see if it pulls back and gives me this another solid rejection. But let me go ahead and just explain this since we're here. So I believe price is going to go bullish. So broke structure right here on the 1 minute. And I was trying to see if, well, I was banking on price to actually pull back to this. Sorry, you guys, I'm also like reading this at the same time because it may be getting. All right, I got 48 seconds for it to make a decision. All right. So I was looking at price to pretty much bounce off of this demand level in the 1 minute so I could get in without having to actually you put my stop loss all the way back here, right? So I try to get a smaller entry based off this level because I do believe it's going to go for a buy. So now we're about to actually see if it's going to go for a buy based off of the rejection it gives here. So if this candle flips, I'm going to have to just try to go for it again. Let's see. Try to. And we're going to have to play it off of this. And let it run. So it created the W pattern that I'm looking for. So now I just need for price to break this neck right here. And ooh, if it doesn't turn around, we are in a bad situation, you guys. Pretty bad situation, but if it works out, we're in a beautiful one. So I may have been a little too early in this. We're going to see how things play out. Lord, they not playing with me at all. Yeah, this may be just a bad day for me. But let me prepare just in case nonetheless. Things work out for me. Yeah, stopped out. And just like that, I'm done today, you guys. This is actually pretty annoying, man. So currently I have about 550 bucks left for this challenge to dig my way out, and this isn't looking good. I hadn't won a single trade since I got the account, and I don't know if I'm just overcomplicating this or gold just hasn't been giving me the setups that I need to get into. So I don't know. We keep on pushing, but this really sucks, man. It really sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna look back at everything that I've been doing and just see, bro, come on. Bad fucking entry. Got in off of this wick. I should have. This type of stuff that drives me crazy, bro. And that's another reason why I had to actually put a loss limit on my account. Because I already see how I'm getting right now. I already see how I'm getting. Um, and all I had to do was wait for it to wick down a little bit more. It's like I'm making stupid mistakes. And I don't like that. Look at that shit, man. All right, we're going to figure this out. But that's all I got, you guys. Like and subscribe. I got one more trading day in the week. Hopefully we can squeeze something out with this. But that's all I got for today. Peace.